Hello viewers, and welcome to a new series of videos looking at the multiplayer modes of Driver San Francisco. Over recent weeks we've shown you obviously the trailers and my first hands-on, my impressions of the game and how it's developed. When I first played it, getting used to handling, getting a bit more information on how the shift system works, and then having a quick go at the multiplayer mode. When I played the multiplayer mode, the game really came alive, and last week I was lucky enough to visit Reflections, and you can see here having a tour around the studio looking at the vast amounts of people involved in making this game over the last 4 years. You've got huge teams working on it, and not just in that building, other buildings as well. So I had a chat with the multiplayer director Pete Young. He takes me through the game, some bits and pieces on it, and this is just the beginning of an extensive selection of driver videos which are going to take you through the game and show you why this game is, well, looking absolutely fantastic. More on that to come, but first check out the rest of this and some of the interview.
Yeah, I'm Pete Young. I'm the multiplayer director on Driver San Francisco.
Okay, so Driver San Francisco, we're learning a lot about it today. Multiplayer is clearly a key part of the game this time. Take me through some of the modes that we can expect to see.
Okay, well, multiplayer, like you say, is a key part. Right from the outset, we've made, had the intention of making multiplayer a big part of this game, and bringing shift to the game's really kind of opened up what we can do creatively with multiplayer. So the first mode that you've seen today is being tag, and that's really the one that everyone's talking about. It uses shift really in a way that is extremely enjoyable for a driving game, that you keep constantly in the action, and that's all that shift is about for us, constantly keeping you in the action, right up there. It'll not necessarily win you the game, but it'll keep you in there and having fun.
Certainly seen the intensity rise, because obviously in a racing game normally you could crash out early on and then you could spend ages trying to catch up. Now you're immediately back into the fight again, and I think it's the first thing that really shows the potential of the shift system. I think what's key for a lot of the fans watching the video is that there are modes for driving fans and there are modes for fans who like the shift system as well. Something for everyone.
Absolutely. What we've got in multiplayer is we've got 11 modes altogether, and they're split into 6 playlists, and we'll try to group those into like a type of driving, and hopefully, like you say, there's something that will suit everyone. So the two you played this morning, Tag and Trailblazer, they're part of our free-for-all playlist, and they're all about kind of full-on action. Basically, lots of crashes, lots of trying to get one up on the other player.
Okay, well, take us through some of the list of modes then, and what we can look forward to.
Okay, go over this out here. Right, so in the game for the public matches, we have them broken down into 6 playlists here. And the first one, like I say, is free for all, so that's Tag and Trailblazer. Tag, it's basically one person has the tag, everyone else tries to get it off them. Trailblazer, you're constantly trying to fight to stay in the light trails behind an AI vehicle, so it's all full contact, kind of pushing and barging people, trying to hold that position. For kind of people more interested in just racing, we have a racing playlist which doesn't use shift at all. 2 modes in there: Sprint GP, which is basically 5 very short but quite technical races, so you'll get a lot of variety of cars, a lot of variety of tracks, and also lots of twists and turns, really kind of learning how to navigate those courses the best, and also when to kind of take out an opponent really makes a difference. The short nature of those races is great though, because you spin out, you lose it, you get straight back in on the next round. We also have a classic race there, which is a bit more of a traditional race, so 2 longer laps, generally quite high performance cars, though we do mix it up a bit. And so a variety of surface tracks.
So just on the racing then, there's no shifting in that mode, it's a proper straight up race.
Yep, there's 2 modes here, Classic Race, Sprint GP, neither of them allow you to shift. What you do have is Boost, which is similar to a Nitro in other games.
Okay then, so on to Takedown.
Okay, so Takedown is your classic cops and robbers, and basically every player gets a turn around as the getaway driver trying to make drop-off points. All the other players are police trying to stop them. The trick here is that the getaway, he's stuck in the car he's got, whereas the police can shift. And it really does kind of make for very frantic action.
I have to admit, I did enjoy the takedown mode. It does remind you a lot of the TV show Cops, I have to say. There is going to be a Cops voiceover at some point, but yeah, great fun, great fun. So onto the team modes then.
Okay, so the two team modes, well, we have two team playlists here. We've got a normal team one, which is a bit more like more action based. So we've got Capture the Flag, which speaks for itself, one flag, two bases. We've got Blitz, which is a base defense mode. Basically, teams alternate between attacking and defending. Attacking teams have got to try and get their car into the centre of the defender's base, and one touch is all it takes to stop them. So there's a lot of cat and mouse, a lot of chicken, a lot of basically trying to outwit the opponents on that.
I look forward to testing out some of those modes as well. Of all the, so that's most of them then. I mean, of all the modes you've played and put in the game so far, what would you say has been your favourite and why?
My favourite's definitely Tag, but there's a lot of different ones that I enjoy here. Capture the Flag, we get some absolutely epic games of Capture the Flag in, and Blitz as well has got some really intense moments, lots of very near misses and screaming at each other.
Brilliant, thanks Pete, and I'll look forward to testing more of those in the game.
Great.
Okay, so we found out lots of details. Basically the game has loads of multiplayer action and it's lots and lots of fun to play. I've been really impressed with it so far actually. So the next thing was we was having a chat afterwards and he revealed a couple of new features to me, which is weapons that you can earn. So here's a little outtake of us discussing those weapons.
Look at these in your profile, you can have up to 2 of them selected. So when your weapons are charged, you can change your car into, for example, a Lamborghini. Or for other modes, you might prefer something big and heavy like a F-150.
You can just change your vehicle for the mode that you're in.
Yeah, so this isn't available in all of the modes, but things like Tag, Trailblazer, most of the modes that allow you to shift will have this available. Okay,
show me this process in action and how it works in the game.
Well, for example, let's say I grab the Tag. I'm just on my last legs. Car's almost wrecked. Grab the Tag, change it into a different vehicle, make me get away. I'd probably go for the Lamborghini instead of the truck in this case.
So in the game then, just so I'm straight, you earn the ability to be able to change your vehicle mid-game. And does that work online in multiplayer?
Yep, that's right.
Just for the multiplayer mode?
It's just for the multiplayer modes, yes.
Okay then, that can provide quite an advantage for some players. Like they could get the Tag and jump into a Lamborghini and get away.
Yep, that's right. But it is balanced so that you can't, like I say, think of it as a trump card. It's got a long cooldown on it. Takes time to regenerate, and as you've seen yourself when you're playing, cars have a limited lifespan in this game. Trying to, if you change yourself into a Lamborghini, you're gonna have to wait a long time before you can get that back again. So you really got to look after it. A car where there isn't one, so someone's hiding down the back alleys trying to avoid everyone else in Tag, as you've quite fond of doing yourself. Again, you can create a vehicle. So if I change, maybe just do the Lamborghini and drop myself a Lamborghini in.
Okay, again, I mean, that's something I'd need to see in a gameplay context now, because we're really out of context here, aren't we? You really need to see that.
What we're doing here is we're just messing around in the multiplayer lobby.
Okay, so we've seen two aspects there. We have one where you can change your car depending on the situation. So if you get the Tag, you want to get away, get a fast car and you're gone. And the other one where you can drop a car in a certain location. And as Pete was mentioning, I often drive to a place where there's no other cars, and I know that people have got to come and get me, so they could jump in, they could just place a car right there that's faster than mine and get me straight away. So it's very, very tactical how you're going to use it. I can't wait to see top players using this as well. I think it's going to be really fast and furious online. I had loads of fun. So lots of videos to come, tons of footage, but first here's a brief glimpse of takedown mode. We were playing 4 players. Each person has a go at being the getaway car. This was the first go, and this was me in the cop car, and you'll be seeing this full video along with lots of other modes to come in the coming days. Check this out. that was a lot of fun. I mentioned in the video, actually, it kind of reminds me of Cops, but it isn't. It's Wildest Police Chases. I really should do a voiceover or something like that for it. But yeah, the takedown mode was great fun. In fact, the Trailblazer as well is one that I'm going to show you guys some videos on. It gets absolutely manic. Really great multiplayer modes. The game has gone up in my estimation immeasurably at the moment. I mean, I would actually go so far as to say that it's the most fun I've had playing a multiplayer driving game of this style since Mario Kart. And it really is for me, because there is a lot of tactical play beneath the surface, you know, and what's great about it is that anyone can play it, but you know, it's how experts can find that edge, and experts are going to find that edge by just the tactics that they use, and apparently the testers have already found a fair few interesting tactics. I'll have to check them out and see what they're up to next time I pop up there, but it's been a lot of fun having a go on it so far. I'll be showing all that with you guys. There's also a multiplayer trailer that's out now, so we'll be popping that up in the next few days, but that's it for now, viewers. More soon.